Hello, Lisa Fry, the Catholic Unschooler here, slash very relaxed homeschooler. We are going to a concert. Woo! So, why am I going to a concert? Because my children, two of them, my girls really want to see this particular person, Jacob Sartorius. He is a YouTuber. He started off singing along to music, like mimicking. And so he started getting more popular, and I'm so happy for him. And now you might say, well, I already checked this Jacob guy out, and you're a Catholic, and why are you going to see him? Because I don't see anything offensive in any of his concerts that I've seen online. And even though he talks about relationships, like that's all it's about is him and somebody, it is totally normal to have relationships out there in the world, and that's okay. They're God-given, and I have no problems with that. If I, once in a while, I'll say to them, all he's ever talking about are relationships. I point it out to my kids, and I say, isn't there something else to write about? How about a relationship with God or something inspiring? And so I'm with them all the time. We're listening to things like this together, and I actually am excited about tonight. And so I will take you along with us, and I'm really excited. And if there's something that that your children are into, be with them. Go do it with them. If they're interested in a particular thing, take part in it. I know you all do. I know we work really hard as parents, right? And we just keep on going. And I know that it's going to inspire my children. My children are musicians, and it just runs in my family. And I know for a fact that by watching my kids watch these particular people, like we saw Maddie B, who's another YouTuber. We saw him, and now we're seeing Jacob, and I just know that when they come home, they are going to be on fire for their own, for their own careers, whatever it is. Now, I am not a fan of Stephen King as far as what he writes about. I am inspired by him because he can take, his stories and make them into movies, and that side of him, that motivation. So I went one day to Maine. We were in Maine, and I said, what? Well, let's go visit him. My kids rang the doorbell and everything. He didn't answer. He wasn't even home. But, it's just getting whatever's going to inflame that excitement inside of you to press on, and your children. And so that's what we're motivated for, right? So again, if there's something that seems a little risky to you, maybe you would never take your kids to a Jacob Sartorius concert, but I am. And because I've been right alongside with them, and I listen to it, and I'll say, hey, put this song on, that's my favorite one. And, I just remind them, and I also remind my husband, because they're girls, I say, make sure that you're paying a lot of attention, affectionately wise, and, just hold them. And, because if they are constantly watching a singer who's talking about relationships that way, I don't want them getting all like in this fantasy and, oh yes, oh, he's my savior and he'll save the day because, oh yes, he's talking about how I'm his everything. So, I talk to them about that, and I say, that's not reality. Okay, it just isn't. You can fall in love, and they can be your all besides God, but we don't want to bank everything like that. And so I'm constantly guiding them. Relationships are normal, and singing about relationships are normal, and I'm in love. Are you in love? Comment down below, as they say. So I am in love with my husband, and I remember listening to songs about being in love, and he comes home and he plays songs for me all the time and says, here, this is for you. And so it's okay. It's okay to be in love. It's okay to be attracted to other people. God made it that way. My children, my daughters are 9 and 14, and I'm sorry, but you cannot stop that from happening. It's going to happen, but I would rather it happen with me, guiding them, having the Father pay a lot of attention and affection on them so they don't look for it some other place. So this is going to be exciting, and I'll take you with us. Let's go.
Easy.
Okay, where the blue door is, that's where we have to go. Sarah, tell me how you feel right now.
I don't know how I
4 minutes. The things we do for love. 1 hour total, and the freezing cold, and they didn't wear any coats.
I'm not cold
Guess right.
anymore.
We're too excited to be cold.
Yeah.
Party time.
This line.
inspiration. The inspiration. We have 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 5. I don't know if you can see that. We are on our way to see Jacob.
Are the Beatles in town? No better. No, he's right there. Those people are going in. Everybody's going to the blue door. What's the blue door? It's the exit.
We're going in. It's time. Our feet are...
Like, we're not...
Another 45 minutes.
You can make 2 lines over
wow.
here.
We have
Take
to
all
go
your
through the-
belongings out of your pockets and hold them in your hands above your head. Please wait to be called through the metal detector.
Wait, what? Wait, how do I...
Yes, keep your hands up like this. Okay?
How?
Pass that blue wall. There's the restroom right there.
Wait, yeah, I think you have to wait, right? Stay here.
See a tricky bag?
Sure. I have a seltzer water in there. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Okay. All right. Here we go. I have us here.
Here.
All set?
Where's Rachel?
You all set? Okay. I don't know. She left.
You can give coats to them.
I don't know. Come now. No.
Where is she?
I don't know.
They did it.
What do you get? Where do you go? Musical? What? Oh, in here? I guess. Yeah, come on, go. Oh, wow.
Where is she? Where is she?
I don't know. She's gone, so you have to stay with me. You'll never get in the front. Watch out for the step.
Rachel.
Watch out for the step. Watch out for the step.
Where's Rachel?
why it means so much to me. The Catholic Unschooler for more details. Woo! Stay tuned. Jacob Sartorius is next, I think. Woo! The Catholic Unschooler. School is everywhere. Education.